He's one of the world's most bankable stars. Tom Holland's latest Spider-Man movie has become one of the highest-grossing films of all time.
And while it's still raking in big bucks at the box office, the British actor has another action movie hitting the big screen this week. Our showbiz correspondent Steve Hargrave went one-on-one with Tom. Steve, his new blockbuster is based on a popular video game.
Morning, guys. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be too many people complaining about lots of Tom Holland movies all coming out at once. But you're quite right. This one is based on a very popular video game series, Ask Your Kids, which means I got to grab my own controller and go and play a very special game all of my own that's going head-to-head with Spider-Man himself. Uncharted is the video game smash that's been turned into a blockbuster movie starring everyone's favourite web-slinger. Fittingly, I was going to catch up with the film's star for a chat on my computer. But first, well, I figured we had time to squeeze a little gaming session in. Wow, this Tom Holland video game's super realistic.
What are you doing?
Look, I can make him wave. I can make him pick his nose.
Oh, you've broken it.
Oh!
What's happened?
There's a bug, yeah. It's broke. I'm going to have to send that back. The film features Tom as a treasure-hunting, world-travelling action hero alongside his partner in crime, Mark Wahlberg. You know, I last spoke to Tom in December, just before that small independent film Spider-Man came out, and did rather well. Well, how you doing, Tom? It's me. Lovely to see you, mate, again.
I'm good, thank you. How are you? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you. I mean, what you've been up to the last few months, it's not like you've been in any sort of world-dominating massive movies or anything, has it? It's been quite quiet in your world, right?
It's been a chill one, really, mate. Just been kind of keeping under the radar and keeping to myself. It's been quite nice.
You know, Tom, I think the world would be a better place, and everyone agrees that if you had a movie out every month, we'd all be happy. There'd be love in the world.
I could try my best.
No pressure. Now, you fell into Uncharted while you were playing in your trailer while making the first Spider-Man movie, but would you call yourself, you know, a hardcore, proper gamer?
I wouldn't say I'm a hardcore gamer, but I am one to enjoy a game. I very much am an outdoorsy person. Like, I love being outside, so my perfect day off is somewhere out playing golf. But if it's a rainy day, I will sit down and indulge in a video game. My brother Harry and I play games a lot together.
See, I think when you're playing games, you just have a controller in one hand and the other arm's just working out furiously, because you're still looking pretty buff in this film, and you take your top off again. Thanks for that.
Yeah, not so much anymore. We trained so hard on that job. One of the only silver linings for me with the lockdown was that we shut down on the first day of shooting. We went home and we had a 5-month hiatus, and in that hiatus I did nothing but eat and train. I have not been training to that capacity at all.
Well, that's good to know. Please get fat for the rest of us.
Right.
For the rest of us men.
There's lots of scenes where they're like, we think you should have your shirt off for this scene. I was like, why?
2 words, Indiana Jones. You reference it in the film. It's obviously there, hanging over it. Is this your sort of chance to turn to Harrison Ford and go, move over, mate, there's a new adventure in town?
No. I mean, you know, for me as a young kid, Indiana Jones was one of my favourite franchises. We definitely pay our respects, but I don't want to be the person to take over from Indiana Jones. That's too perfect.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with Indiana Jones. He's got a whip. You might be into that. So after playing a video game hero, Tom's off to make a big TV drama later this year. But you know what he really fancies doing next? Putting his feet up.
What I'm really looking forward to is in all honesty, a break. So when I'm finished with that show, I'm going to come home and do nothing for a few months.
Have a break, put your feet up, eat pizza, get a little bit of fat.
And play video games.
All right, just live that life. Just grow a belly, Tom, all right? Make the rest of us feel a bit better. He is great fun, although please, Tom, you know, keep your top on. It makes me feel very unfit just watching him run around in all these action films. Uncharted is great Indiana Jones style fun, and it's with you in cinemas tomorrow.